Hello, everybody. Assalamu alaikum. This is Fiza Farhan. I am an advisor to the UN Secretary General. I am a working woman. I am the convener of the Male Champions of Change program in Pakistan. And sabse badke, I think I'm a woman. And that's why being here today and having this conversation today is very, very important to me. To begin the conversation with all these wonderful guests that we have today, I think I would like to start with the elephant in the room. When we're talking about women's empowerment, so why do we have only men on this panel, right? And this is a question which comes to me very, very often, being the convener of the Male Champions of Change program in Pakistan, that you're talking about women's empowerment, you're talking about gender equality, but you're talking about you have only men to work on this very important agenda, and we're the women. So सबसे पहले I think इस चीज की बात कर लेते हैं कि why do we need men to step up for women's empowerment? So we're going to have a fun conversation today. I would love to hear your views, your opinions. You guys are walking, talking champions of change. And this conversation is going to be about influencing, inspiring and empowering more men out there to become male allies like you. So my first question, and we're going to have a conversation. So jisko pehle jawab dena ho, please jump in. My first question to you guys will be, जिस तरह I have personally experienced being a woman, जिसने different roles करते करते यहाँ तक पहुँची हूँ, I have seen how over these years and over these 2 decades, the agenda of women's empowerment and gender equality has transitioned globally and in Pakistan from being a feminist issue, a human rights issue, a social agenda to becoming a business case, जैसे मैंने पहले कहा. आप अपनी personal example से please tell me that when was that moment for you? When was that tipping point for you guys? When did you experience this transition, realizing that women's empowerment is not just the right thing to do, but it is the smart thing to do? So your personal tipping point is what I want to hear from you. So Amit, would you like to go first?
Yeah, I can. I think so. Thank you, Fiza, for really setting the context. मेरे ख्याल में वो debate over हो गई है कि ये एक social cause है या एक commercial cause है. It's clearly a commercial cause. और particularly from a Unilever perspective, हम जो product बेचते हैं, उनमें से 95% जो consumer है वो ख़वातीन है. And selling a product to women and not really understanding and knowing their psyche, you cannot be a great marketer.
Absolutely.
So therefore it was important कि on the table हमारे पास ख़वातीन हो जो कि उनका perspective लेकर आएँ, उनका point of view लेकर आएँ, एक diverse opinion लेकर आएँ. और जब डाइवर्स ओपिनियन आ रहा है, एक उनका अपना पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू आ रहा है, देन वी रियलाइज दैट द कॉन्वर्सेशंस आर लॉट मोर रिचर, a lot more insightful, and the solutioning is a lot more powerful. So and when for any private sector, it's all about winning in the marketplace. You can only win in the marketplace when the opinions, the insights, the point of views you get are very diverse. So it's very critical for a woman to have a seat on the table, to really contribute. And I think that's what the commercial ideation is all around.
And when your customer is both men and women, and more women than men, then you need to obviously get into their brains and their psyche to be able to sell to them, right? It's a business case.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I totally agree with Amir. Because just like Unilever, even our products, most of our consumers are women, right? So जब तक हम उनका perspective नहीं समझ रहे थे, so there was a problem, right? We had to go out and get that perspective, और वो उतना clearly आ नहीं पा रहा था. So I agree. I think it's definitely a business imperative now, and even अगर आप business से थोड़ा आगे जाएं, I think it's a national imperative. क्योंकि अगर हम देखें, हमारा women participation in the workforce is very, very low. The lowest in South Asia, one of the lowest in the world. And with the population size that we have, and 49% being women, अगर आप वो women participation workforce में नहीं बढ़ाएंगे, तो how will the country prosper? Right? It's not just about the companies. Companies तो करेंगी, इंशाल्लाह वो सारे कर रहे हैं. I think it's more than a business case. It's a national issue now. और अगर हम पाकिस्तानी context में बात करें, depending on whose number you believe, the women participation is anywhere between 22 to 24%. But of that 22-24%, almost 70% are in agriculture.
Like what Amir and Umar has said. So clearly, as an organization, we firmly believe that diversity, inclusivity, and empowerment is a superpower that fuels the innovation and growth in our organization. And to the same point, when you have a diverse opinion आपकी table पे available होता है, so you get different perspectives, right? So and you get we need to remember that 50% of our population is comprised of female, right? So if you overlook their point of view or their opinions, you'll never be able to come to a sensible conclusion.
Established out and loud that it's a business case, 100%. Achha, now I would like to talk to you guys about something with your personal journeys, right? We're very blessed to have all of you here, and you've all had your own personal journeys of professional success. I would like to put it that way. Jabhi, in the journey of professional success, there are lots of enablers that help you, right, as you grow to the top. मेरा हमेशा से एक challenge रहा है, because whenever I've analyzed situations of women growing in the professional trajectory versus men growing in the professional trajectory, we all know lots of women come into the workspace, but during the middle management, the higher management, they keep on going and they keep on getting skewed at the top. So what were the enablers that made you in your professional journey get to the top? What were the key indicators? What were the key enablers that helped you grow? And do you feel that women around you in your organization or in the larger workspace have those enablers or do not have those enablers? So let's talk about your enablers first, and then let's try to see how can we get women those enablers so that it's an equal race to the top.
So let me take that first. So if I look at my journey, so I've been now working for more than 3 decades, right? So it's been a very long journey. So when I try to boil it down to try and understand if I have to pick 1 or 2 key enablers, I think one would be very strong mentorship that I got over the years. And second would be very strong professional networks.
Very strong professional?
Networks, right? अब problem क्या होता है कि अगर ये 2 चीज़ें मिसिंग मैं अपने पूरे करियर में से 33-34 years में से अगर मैं इन 2 को निकाल दूँ तो मेरी नज़र में I might not have achieved what I've achieved, right? And because I realized this, so we in our organization at least we try to create an environment where the women who work with us are getting those opportunities. So starting maybe, I think it was sometime last year or the year before, I remember our HR team coming to me and asking me कि जी Women's Day आ रहा है, क्या करें? तो मैं कहा Women's Day तो आ रहा है, but why is that one day so important for you? And why not the entire year, right? So they would all looked at me कि क्या बात करें, right? So they'd come up with a beautiful plan कि हम पूरा दिन ये करेंगे, and I just said I'm not interested. Why one day? So that's when we started this journey. We came up with this program which we branded Grit to Great. और उसमें हमने पूरा 1 साल की जर्नी डिज़ाइन की for about more than 100 women that work with us. And फिर हमने उसको हमने जो नाम दिया वो था मशल. The torch.
Yeah.
Because we are a Turkish company, mashal has the same meaning in both languages. So what we wanted these 100 women to do was to go through the program, and I'll tell you what it was, and then become the mashalera for the rest of the women that they interact with. The champions, right? And to make it success, हमने उसमें हमारे जो 8 champions of change बनाए. उस वक्त I wasn't part of your coalition. And 8 because we have 8 directors.
Okay, good.
So we made, and all of them are men. So we made these 8 directors, the champions of change, and then they led this program from the front.
Excellent.
They provided mentorship opportunities, they created networking opportunities, they created a lot of training and development opportunities. So उस पूरे 1 साल की journey में we created both these things that I talked about, which was mentorship, and we created a very strong network of these 100 women जो एक दूसरे को support भी कर रही हैं. Network भी बन गया उनका, and now they've become the mashal for spreading it throughout the organization.
Okay guys, I know this conversation is super fun, but I think it's going to be time for a break. So let's just take a small break and we'll resume right after. Welcome back everybody, and I hope you guys are having as much fun in this conversation as I am. Equity की बात हो रही तो फिर Unilever से तो सुनना पड़ेगा, because I know that's one of your key ethos.
No, मेरे ख्याल में जो सवाल है, मेरे ख्याल में थोड़ा सा उसकी ज़रा ग्राउंड रूट्स पे जाने की ज़रूरत है कि ऐसा क्यों है कि जो मर्द हज़रात हैं उनको अच्छा पाथ मिल जाता है और ख़वातीन को नहीं मिल पाता. मेरे ख्याल में ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में तो जब तक पहुँचेंगी, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो करेंगी वो तो बात की बात है. मेरे ख्याल में प्रॉब्लम है पाइपलाइन बिल्डिंग का. पाइपलाइन आपके पास नहीं है. क्योंकि हमारी जो सोसाइटी है वो मेल सेंट्रिक है, बहुत ही पैट्रियार्कल सोसाइटी है। तो जो जब एक लड़का एक लड़की पैदा होता है तो उस वक्त से ही रोल जो है सेगमेंट या असाइन हो जाते हैं। जो एक लड़का होता है उसका रोल असाइन किया जाता है कि जी आप ब्रेड अर्नर हैं, आपने अच्छी सैलरी कमानी है, आपने अच्छा ग्रेड्स लेने हैं और आपको घर के कामों से बिल्कुल रिलीव कर दिया जाएगा। और जो एक लड़की होती है, इवन बेसिकली मॉडर्न घर के अंदर एक बेसिकली जो प्रोग्रेसिव घर है उसके लिए एक अलग रोल असाइन किया जाता है कि तुम डॉक्टर बन जाओ या तुम बेसिकली जो नो तुम टीचर बन जाओ या तुम प्रोफेसर बन जाओ, ठीक है, जो कन्वेंशनल रोल्स होते हैं। तो उस वक्त से जो नैरेटिव मैनेजमेंट हो रही होती है वो नैरेटिव मैनेजमेंट आपके जो आपको जो प्रोसेसिंग हो रही होती है वो डिफरेंट होती है, एक लड़के के लिए एक लड़की के लिए। एंड आई थिंक सो दैट्स वेयर द डिफरेंस इज। एंड देयरफॉर जब पाइपलाइन बिल्ड हो रही होती है तो ज़्यादातर ख़वातीन नहीं आ पाती। अच्छा, जब बाय द टाइम वो आ भी जाती हैं और आप पूरा नेटवर्क बिल्ड भी कर रहे हैं, इट्स टू लेट इन द स्टेज। And I think so that is missing. So the part that is being carved out for men, that's not being carved out for women. काफ़ी ऐसे रोल्स जो हैं जो कि ख़वातीन के लिए राइट ऑफ हुए होते हैं कि आप सेल्स में काम नहीं कर सकती, आप मिलिट्री में काम नहीं कर सकती, आप प्रैक्टिकली स्ट्रेनुअस लेबर काम नहीं कर सकती, आप फैक्ट्रीज में काम नहीं कर सकती। तो बहुत ही सेगमेंटेशन हो गई है रोल्स की। तो इसकी वजह से फॉर एग्जाम्पल मेरे लिए तो बहुत आसानी थी कि यार मेरे लिए बड़े क्लियर रोल सेगमेंटेड थे, मेरी नैरेटिव मैनेजमेंट उसी तरह की गई थी। उसके बाद जब मैं बेसिकली पढ़ना शुरू किया, ऑटोमेटिकली जो है आई हैड रोल मॉडल्स अवेलेबल, प्रोफेशनल नेटवर्क अवेलेबल था। सो आई स्टार्टेड वॉकिंग दैट पाथ। जो अब हमें करने की ज़रूरत है वो ये है कि द मेल हैज़ टू एक्चुअली क्रिएट दैट पाथ फॉर वुमेन फ्रॉम द वेरी बिगिनिंग, नॉट इन द ऑफिस चलने ठीक है कर रहे हैं, हम करते रहेंगे। मैं ख्याल में बहुत आगे जा चुकी होगी। आपको प्रैक्टिकली बिल्कुल ग्रास रूट लेवल के ऊपर काम करने की ज़रूरत है इफ़ यू वांट women to come and compete on merit
and normalize all of this, right? So that there's an equal playing field for men and women.
And that is why the word equity becomes more important.
Exactly.
Because equality में problem आ जाता है.
Exactly.
I think so it is the equity which needs to be created and that's what needs to be understood.
Also that women's empowerment in some way is to like take a place from a man and then put women on top. No, it's not. It's to empower men and women together as for their potential.
And I think it's like putting spotlight on them and making them more conscious के जो है वो अगर उन्हें कोई चीज मेरिट पे भी मिली है तो इट्स क्वेश्चनेबल के अच्छा क्योंकि वो उसमें 4 मर्द तो सेलेक्ट हो चुके थे, एक अब खातून ही करनी थी, इस वजह से सिलेक्शन हुआ है। तो आई थिंक इसको हटाना चाहिए। और आई थिंक इट्स लॉट टू डू विद प्रोग्रामिंग। जिस तरह आमिर ने कहा कि ऑफिस एनवायरनमेंट में तो बहुत लेट वो आते हैं, पहले जो घर से शुरू होता है कि उसमें भी अगर कोई बच्ची या कोई लड़की अगर अच्छी तरह काम कर रही है, अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रही है या बहुत रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के साथ जॉब कर रही है और ये वाली जॉब्स नहीं कर रही कि वो सिर्फ मॉर्निंग में जाके टीचिंग करके घर आ रही है, घर की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी कर रही है, अगर वो प्रोफेशनली काम कर रही है तो एक जो वर्ड यूज़ किया जाता है कि इसने बेटा बन के दिखाया है या ये तो हमारे बेटे की जैसी है, मतलब आई थिंक इन चीज़ों से भी थोड़ा सा अवॉइड करना चाहिए और घर से ही प्रोग्रामिंग इस तरह से करनी चाहिए कि मतलब वो अगर बेटी भी है तो मतलब शी कैन इक्वली बी रिस्पॉन्सिबल एंड वर्क 9 to 5। आई मीन शी डज नॉट हैव टू वर्क इन एनवायरनमेंट के जहाँ से उसे टीचिंग करनी है, ट्यूशन पढ़ाना है या जो है मतलब इस तरह की कोई जॉब करनी है। तो आई थिंक इट हैज़ टू स्टार्ट लाइक वेरी अर्ली ऑन।
Yes. I think इसमें आमिर has initiated a very interesting topic. Personally, let's say अगर मैं अपनी जर्नी देखूं, so I think there are 3 factors which I would say जिन्होंने मुझे सपोर्ट किया, बहुत सारे और भी होंगे, but I think the first being family support, जिस तरह सारे बात की। Second thing which a lot of people don't see is access to education, right? तो अगर हम बिल्कुल बेसिक लेवल पे चले जाएं, so आज let's say पाकिस्तान की अगर हम बात करें ना, so women enrollment, net enrollment is 49% less than men, और literacy rate 47% पे है फीमेल्स की पाकिस्तान में and male की 71%. So such huge disparity. So I think एक पहली चीज which has really supported us is the access to education. And then of course role models. So अगर आप हम 10 साल पहले चले जाएं, so you would hardly see any role models, female role models especially. अगर होती भी थी तो उनकी मीडिया प्रोजेक्शन नहीं थी, उनकी इतनी ज्यादा विजिबिलिटी नहीं थी। So I personally think these are 3 things which are very very important. And जो आमिर ने जिस बात की ना कि by the time बच्चा पैदा होता है till you know reaches a certain level, ये funnel है पूरा, funnel पे हर step पे लीकेज है। सुबह जब पैदा हुआ परसेप्शन बना दी कि अच्छा बेटी डॉक्टर बनेगी, एंड एक्सेस टू एजुकेशन भी नहीं मिली, अगर मिल भी गई तो 50% तो वैसी जॉब में नहीं आएंगी, शादी हो गई। अगर 50% आप उनमें से थोड़ी बहुत आगे जॉब में भी आ गई तो करियर लेडर में लीकेजेस हैं। सो एट ये पूरे फनल में एट डिफरेंट स्टेजेस देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ लीकेजेस females, unfortunately, in
Yeah.
Pakistan. But the good thing is that I think a lot of companies like Unilever, many other companies, they've started realizing this.
Yeah.
And I think again, hats off to you as well, because this forum through, we can make a huge impact across Pakistan.
Okay, guys, so it's time to take a break and we'll resume shortly after because I don't want to miss out on any of this fun conversation. Okay, guys, so I don't know about all of you, but I'm really enjoying this conversation. Very sorry that one of our dear esteemed guests had to leave for a very important meeting. But nevertheless, I'm very happy to conclude this very meaningful, I think, conversation जो होनी चाहिए, जो मर्द हज़रात को भी करनी चाहिए, औरतों के साथ करनी चाहिए, औरतों के लिए करनी चाहिए. So I'm very happy to conclude it on a very strong note for what we should be now doing at a national level. So my concluding question to all of you will be कि policy level पे या national level पे what role can you or leaders like you play to influence the policy or to create national messaging and national advocacy for this important imperative, I think, of empowering our women and girls and for enabling the men and the women to collectively step up for this agenda.
No, it's a very important one, and I, as a leader with powers with you, and that's a very important question. And I think one of the greatest powers that we have as leaders is the power of our brand. You know, being household brands, and these brands are present in millions of households. What can we do through the advocacy of our brand? So I'll share one of the experience that we have went through. हमने last year so Cadbury जो हमारा chocolate का flagship brand है.
It's a household name.
It's a household name, or it is about inspiring goodness in Pakistan through different narratives. And then we said, you know, we want to become the part of the nation's fabric cricket, because we wanted to. We had a business objective around it in terms of driving deeper reach and messaging of our brand to the masses. So we came up with a campaign.
Okay.
And we said that we are going to create role model for the girls in Pakistan cricket ke liye. We put all the 11 players of Pakistani cricketers, women's cricketer on a packaging.
On the packaging of it.
On the packaging of our chocolates, millions of packed, printed and being distributed across the country. One, and we wanted this journey to be an inclusive one. So when we started working on our communication, so in the communication, the lead role was played by a father who's encouraging his daughter to go and participate and play cricket.
Yeah.
We brought in the male cricketers advocacy as well, and Haris Rauf became our brand ambassador as well. We did this entire campaign at the time when the men's World Cup was going on.
Okay.
So we did this campaign when the men's World Cup was going on last year. We did not stop there. We said, you know, this should be a long-term commitment by a brand to the cause. So now we are the sponsors of Pakistan women cricket team as well, because they don't get the enough financial resources as the men's cricket does. And then now we are also training about, the number has now reached to about 300 girls in professional cricket academies for the rest of the year. So it's a 1-year program whereby they're going to be trained in a professional academy, and the Pakistani women cricketers would also come, and they'll also advise them on how to play. So we received over 4,000-5,000 entries by girls across the country, and now they are being trained as well. So as a leader, I think it's very, very important to see, and you know, we have been talking about the shifts and changes that should come in our society from a thinking perspective. But what can we do is a question that we should ask ourselves, and I'm sure there would be many other examples, and how do we action it?
Absolutely. And I love the idea, because I think cricket is in our blood. And anything that links up to cricket, everybody sees, everybody feels, and the message gets through. Cricket and chocolate, how better can it get? The message has to come through. But that's fantastic. I think these are the kind of examples we need to share more, so that we can really change the mindset. And putting it up on Men's Cricket World Cup ke Duran, I think that's beautiful, because that's also, and using the father example of male allyship in the campaign, I think you're checking all the right boxes. Yeah. So great. Zishan, please, any thoughts from you?
So I think for me, to your question, I think इसको मैं 2 parts में I'll divide. एक को national policy level पे, government level पे क्या हो सकते हैं, and then of course what are we doing in our professional capacities. So I think again, as I said, agar 135th position hai in the out of 162 in the global index, gender index, so that means something has to be fundamentally different. So I think I'll start off with pehli cheez to ye from a government level, from a policy level. So government mein bhi agar dekhein, let's talk about parliament. Parliament mein 20% female representation hai. Great job. They've done really well in recent times, but again 50% to females hai na Pakistan mein. So again on that front, so there has to be very clear drive and policy on the government front as well. Just actively they're working on that as well. Yeah, now coming towards Syngenta, I think we realized कि एक तो ज़ाहिर है internal अपने जो female colleagues हैं उनके लिए we're doing a lot of things. Many other companies are doing very good. So I think उसमें I'll not touch about that. But I think अगर हम देखें जैसे मैंने कहा agriculture में farmers, female farmers is the huge base, right? और वो undocumented होती हैं. They're all undocumented. Sadly उनकी wages भी बहुत low होती हैं versus their male counterparts. So I think we came up with this idea as I talked about कि हमने कहा कि जी इन females को how do we empower them? And one of the best ways could also be उनको businesses setup करने का मौका दिया जाए. So we've come up with this initiative called Nazdeek, and the whole idea is कि इन females को opportunity मिले to start their own businesses, and it's a very little investment that is actually required. There's a lot of support and encouragement from the government and various other stakeholders as well. So I think that's something that we, in our own capacity as Syngenta, we are really looking at. We are really driven to make sure कि हम इसका national level पे एक impact लेके आए. So I think that's mainly it.
And I think tapping agriculture is key because that's
Absolutely.
where predominantly the women work. And I feel काम वो करती हैं लेकिन economic empowerment in terms of access to those funding, the money, the little money that they get, they don't have that decision-making power.
Absolutely.
So that's very, very key work you're doing on that national level. Amir?
No, I think so. मेरे ख्याल में पहली बात तो ये है कि we should all admit and agree the wave of change has started.
Yes, I agree.
And I think so. There are a lot of women now in the workforce than it was some 10 years back.
100%.
So I think so. We must give some credit to ourselves, to our culture, to our society, to our country. That we are not stuck in the past. So मेरे ख्याल में थोड़ी सी हम लोग को अपने आप ज़रा bashing ज़्यादा करते हैं, तो मेरे ख्याल में थोड़ी हमें bashing कम करनी चाहिए, ठीक है? And I see it at all socio-economic levels. ऐसा नहीं है. दूसरी बात यह है कि मेरे ख्याल में काफ़ी रिपोर्ट्स आती हैं जी ख़वातीन वर्कफोर्स में नहीं है. मेरा थोड़ा डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव है. ख़वातीन बहुत ज़्यादा वर्कफोर्स में है. आप देही इलाकों में जाएं, जितनी काम कर रही हैं सारी ख़वातीन काम कर रही हैं, ठीक है? आपकी जितनी बेसिकली हाउस होल्ड हेल्प है वो सब ख़वातीन काम कर रही है. सो ख़वातीन तो आपकी बेसिकली वर्कफोर्स का पार्ट है और बड़ा मेजर पार्ट है. प्रॉब्लम ये है कि वो बेसिकली इनफॉर्मल इकोनॉमी का पार्ट है. और क्योंकि फॉर्मल इकोनॉमी का पार्ट नहीं है तो उनको प्रैक्टिकली या तो अनपेड लेबर है या उनको प्रैक्टिकली फेयर वेज नहीं मिलती है. तो मेरे ख्याल में वर्कफोर्स का पार्ट बन चुकी हैं. किस तरह हमने उनको एक एक्विटेबल उनको वेज हमने देनी है. सो दैट्स द सेकंड पार्ट. द थर्ड पार्ट इज, एंड आई थिंक सो ये एक पैराडॉक्स है. अगर आप डेटा देखें तो 45% अगर आप अपना टर्शरी एजुकेशन देखें तो 45% जो क्लास है वो ख़वातीन की है. आप किसी भी मेडिकल कॉलेज में चले जाएं, आप किसी भी यूनिवर्सिटी में चले जाएं, 45% ख़वातीन है. मगर जब आप ADB की रिपोर्ट देखते हैं एशियन डेवलपमेंट बैंक की, तो उस 45% के जो ग्रेजुएट्स होती हैं, ओनली 25% एक्चुअली जॉइन द वर्कफोर्स, द रेस्ट दे डोंट. सो इट्स नॉट द एजुकेशन इज नॉट ओनली द प्रॉब्लम. आपके पास 45% एक्चुअली ग्रेजुएटिंग क्लास ख़वातीन है मगर वो वर्कफोर्स नहीं बने. सो यू नीड टू रियली बेसिकली क्रिएट अ कनेक्शन देयर दैट हाउ you translate, if not 100%, at least 75% of that women who have actually managed to get a tertiary education, a university education to join the workforce.
Absolutely. So, okay guys, while we're really having fun and I don't want to really take a break, but I think it's time. So, let's take a break and we'll resume shortly. Welcome back everybody, and I hope you guys are having as much fun in this conversation as I am. So let's continue. Great guys, I think we can have this conversation for the whole day, but we need to wrap up. There's a lot of passion and personal commitment here. But just to wrap up, I would like to hear from each one of you just one message that you would like to give. हमें बहुत सारी ख़वातीन भी सुन रही हैं इस वक्त, हमें बहुत सारे मर्द हज़रात भी सुन रहे हैं. My personal message to all the young girls listening to us here right now would be, and this comes from the woman I am, right? This doesn't come from the advisor to the UN Secretary General or the convener of the Male Champions of Change program. This comes from the woman I am, the mother I am, the daughter I am, right? I personally and very strongly believe that while the onus of this whole women's empowerment thing, gender equality thing, agenda lies on the governments, lies on private sector leaders like yourself, lies on cultural transformations, the systemic shifts, it lies on the individual. What are you doing as a woman to really break all those glass ceilings, really break all those stereotypes, put your foot on the table and say, I'm here to make a difference. I'm here to create my space on this table. So my message to all you young women out there is to step up for yourself and create that ecosystem for yourself that you are deserving of. And trust me, the private sector will come to support you. These male leaders will come to support you. The cultural enablers will come to support you. So that's my message to all the young women watching us today. But before we leave, I would like to hear your parting messages to all our male allies listening to us.
My message to all the women listening and to the brothers and the men and everyone is मेरे ख्याल में financial independence important है, empowerment important है, independence important है, but सबसे ज़्यादा जो चीज़ important है वो आपकी अपनी शनाख्त है, आपकी अपनी identity है, ठीक है. आपकी अपनी शनाख्त आपके अपने काम से होने चाहिए, दूसरे के काम से नहीं होनी चाहिए, दूसरे के रेफरेंस से नहीं होनी चाहिए. मेरे ख्याल में हम सब लोग पैदा किए गए हैं, हमारी अपनी एक सेल्फ एस्टीम होनी चाहिए और उसके लिए हमें कोई ना कोई काम ज़रूर करना चाहिए जिससे मेरी अपनी पर्सनल आइडेंटिटी बने, मेरी अपनी शनाख्त बने. सो मेरी रिक्वेस्ट होगी सबको कि वी ऑल शुड बेसिकली मेक अ मार्क दिस वर्ल्ड बाय रियली प्रूविंग एंड एस्टैब्लिशिंग आवर ओन आइडेंटिटी and work on really having our own shanakht.
It's really great, 100% heartfelt.
So my message would be, I think we all know that men and women don't dream differently. हम सब के ख्वाब होते हैं और मेरा मैसेज सब ख़वातीन और लड़कियों के लिए यह है कि go for your dreams. Don't ever let anyone tell you that your dream is any less than what it is for a boy. Have the confidence, you can do it. I have a firm belief there is no job that a woman can't do that a man can do. That it doesn't exist. This notion is totally wrong. So go for your dreams. And for both men and women, I think my parting message would be the enablers of empathy and equity.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Umar. Thank you.
So I think for my message for all the men and women out there is that we are alhamdulillah blessed and we're part of a country which is a beautiful country. There are lots and lots of opportunities in Pakistan. Now, it is also important to realize that we all have responsibility. We have the responsibility to give back to our country as well. And I can assure you at every single individual level, people can give back to the country. So I think that realization is very, very important. Rona masle nikalna is very easy, but really realizing and taking the accountability and responsibility to give back to the country is the most important thing. And lastly, females के लिए मेरा message ये है कि देखें, in my own assessment is कि जितनी भी successful females across the globe, if you look at them, for me there are two factors. One is the personal commitment, and second is resilience, right? So any female, so a lot of times Pakistan में ना मैं ये भी देखता हूँ कि वो personal commitment वाला भी element थोड़ा सा कम हो जाता है. So I think that has to be made sure कि personal commitment is there, and of course you have to be resilient to make sure you reach the top.
Absolutely agree, 100% resilience. Yes.
My parting message would be, ये चीज़ मैं अपने पे भी apply करता हूँ, and my message would be to all the men right there. Educate yourself on diversity. Educate yourself on the benefits this could bring to your house, the benefits this could bring to the economy, and remember that at the end of the day, we all are created equally. So उनको भी अपने घर में जो आपकी ख़वातीन हैं उनको भी अपॉर्चुनिटी दें कि वो आपकी मदद कर सकें घर में इनकम लाने के लिए, और आप उनकी मदद कर सकें घर के कामों में. सो मैं भी कोशिश अपने पे अप्लाई करता हूँ कि मैं अपने आप को एजुकेट करूँ डाइवर्सिटी पे. हमने काफ़ी बात की कि उसके क्या डिफरेंट बेनिफिट्स हैं. आप एक दफ़ा एजुकेट कर देंगे, देन आपका इस पर इसकी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन पे आपकी जो बिलीफ है वो ऑफ फर्म होगा, एंड दिस वुड बी ईजियर फॉर यू.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being champions of change. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.